corn that comes out of the boil is always shriveled and bitter. What went wrong? I asked the old people in the countryside to find out. Learn these 2 ways to cook corn. You can eat sweet and soft corn on the cob every day. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Golden Man. Trick 1. Salt and alkaline water method. First of all, we need to do the initial treatment of the corn. Cut off the head and tail ends of the corn. Cut about 1-2 cm off. This is done because the ends of corn are usually older and have a poor taste. Early excision ensures consistency in the overall taste. The next step is to peel off the skin. However, it is necessary to leave the 2 layers of tender skin that are closest to the corn kernels inside. These inner layers of tender skin are rich in nutrients and natural sugars. During the cooking process, it can penetrate into the corn kernels and increase the sweetness. After peeling the skin, we put all the corn in a large pot. Then you need to add an appropriate amount of salt to the large pot. About 1 scoop is sufficient. Then add water that completely submerges the corn portions. Then stir the corn with your hands. Let the table salt in the basin dissolve quickly. Then wait to soak for 15 minutes. Many people don't understand why soaking in salt water increases sweetness. This is because the right amount of salt inhibits bitter receptors. Make the sweetness even more prominent. It's like sprinkling a little salt on a watermelon. It's not really sweetened. It's about making our taste buds feel the sweetness more. After the soaking is done, we start boiling the corn. Take a pot large enough, then put the corn in the pot. Then pour in an appropriate amount of water. The amount of water should be completely submerged in the corn. It should be noted that cold water, not boiling water, should be added. A pot under cold water can heat the corn more evenly. Avoid the situation of ripening on the outside and growing on the inside. Then add an appropriate amount of salt to the pot. About 1/2 scoop is enough. Add a pinch of baking soda. About 1/4 tablespoon is sufficient. The addition of baking soda serves 2 purposes. First, it can make the corn color more golden and beautiful. Second, it can soften the fiber of corn and make the taste softer. Now turn on a high heat to bring the water to a boil. After the water is boiled, reduce the heat to medium and cook for about 15-20 minutes. There is one more important step in the process of cooking. That is, when you are halfway through cooking, you have to turn over the corn. Because corn floats on the water, the heat up and down is uneven. Turning it over halfway ensures full cooking. So how can you tell if corn is cooked? You can use chopsticks to lightly poke the corn kernels. If you can poke it easily, and the corn kernels are full and elastic, which means that they are ripe. Corn of different varieties and freshness. The cooking time will vary. Fresh tender corn may be ripe in 10-15 minutes. Older corn may take 20-25 minutes. Once corn is cooked, do not eat it immediately. Instead, take it out, drain it, and let it cool slightly. In this process, the temperature inside the corn continues to ripen. Let the flavors blend more, but don't leave it too long either. Warm corn tastes best. You will find that the corn cooked in this way is particularly sweet, and it's very soft and glutinous. It retains its natural sweetness to the greatest extent. In addition to the method of boiling corn with salt and alkaline water, there is also a favorite cooking method for children. Not only is it creamy, but it is also sweet and delicious. Let's move on. Tip 2. Milk sweetening. The initial treatment of corn is similar to the first method. Cut off the head and tail. But this time we can peel off the skin completely, because we want to let the corn come into direct contact with the milk and absorb the milky aroma. Next, we prepare the liquid for cooking. Take a pot and pour enough water. It can completely cover the corn. Then add 200 milliliters of whole milk. Add 2-3 tablespoons of sugar. The amount of sugar can be increased or decreased appropriately according to personal taste. Why use whole milk instead of skim or low-fat milk? This is because the fat in whole milk is better able to carry flavor compounds. Let the corn absorb more milky aroma, and the taste will be richer. Place the processed corn in the milk water. Bring the water to a boil over medium heat. Once the water is boiling, reduce the heat to low and simmer for about 15-20 minutes. During this process, the fat and protein in the milk penetrate into the corn. Combined with the starch of the corn itself, it forms a unique milky flavor. In the process of cooking, you will notice that the liquid in the pot gradually thickens. Don't worry, it's normal. It is the result of the denaturation of the proteins in milk when exposed to heat. However, it should be noted that there may be a risk of sticking to the bottom of the pot, so stir gently often to keep the liquid flowing. How can you tell if corn cooked this method is right? In addition to poking the test with chopsticks, the color change of the corn kernels can also be observed. When ripe, the corn will have a milky white, milky yellow color, which is very attractive. Once the corn is cooked, remove and drain. Now, our milk-sweetened corn cooking is also done. The corn cooked in this way is not only sweet, it also has a rich milky aroma and a particularly soft taste. It's as smooth as a pudding. It is especially suitable for dessert or afternoon tea. Children love to eat it too. The materials required for this video are shown in the picture. If necessary, you can take a screenshot and save it by yourself. Well, that's all for today's tips for cooking corn. Hopefully, these methods will help you in your life. If you also like our videos, don't forget to like and follow us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.